All right, guys. My name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today we are talking about BuuHan here on the global version of Dokkan Battle. Today, guys, we're going to try and accomplish a few things. We're going to talk about the actual card, BuuHan. Then we're going to talk about some news that dropped, and we're going to talk about the banners he's coming back on, and whether you guys should summon him or not. So let's begin this off by actually discussing just the card in general, his Undokkan form, and then of course his Dokkan Awakened card as well. So BuuHan, or Super Buu Gohan Absorbed, is the intelligence god lead, and what I mean by that is he is a he's a +3 key, plus 70% to HP attack and defense once he is Dokkan Awakened. But let's go ahead, let's take it a step back and let's talk about this card in his Undokkan form. Obviously, he is a Dokkan exclusive card and is only on specific banners. He's not going to be thrown into the character pool, at least not yet. If you guys are watching this 6 months, a year from now, it's possible that potentially Dokkan characters have finally been thrown into pools, but we shall see. Anyways, guys, so his leader skill when he is not Dokkan Awakened is Int type key plus 2 HP attack and defense plus 50%. He does have 3 separate super attacks, one of which, well, two of which are only attainable by a specific super attack level. Super Kamehameha. Then at SA 5, I believe it is, he starts doing Vice Shout, and then once you have him to SA 10, you have a 30% chance to do Super Buu Ghost Kamehameha. And we'll go all into that a little bit more in depth once we get over to the TUR itself. His passive skills for every key obtained, attack plus 10% and recover 2500 HP. So that reads for every key obtained. So he is a nuking character and can be used on any of the key to get that attack plus 10%. You don't have to just give him intelligence orbs. His link skills are Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha, Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, The Wall Standing Tall, and Majin. So obviously he's going to link up well on a team with other Majin characters. But now let's talk about his Dokkan Awakened form, which of course takes 77 medals from the Majin Buu Gohan Absorbed event that will be dropping at the same time as this banner. So his Dokkan formed is Intelligence type key plus 3 HP and attack and defense plus 70%. That is his leader skill once he is Dokkan Awakened. He has still 3 super attacks. One is the Super Kamehameha, which he's going to have from super attack 1 to 4. Vice Shout, which is at super attack level 5. And once you get him to super attack level 10, he can potentially do a 30% chance his Super Buu Ghost Kamehameha. So his Super Kamehameha that he does from SA1 to SA4 causes immense damage to enemies. Once you have him to SA5 and above, he can do Vice Shout, which causes immense damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. Now, if you get him to SA10 and hit that 30% chance procs, and he does his Super Buu Ghost Kamehameha, then it'll be a huge attack boost, causes immense damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. So that's obviously what you are going for. And what is even better about BuuHan is he does have, in his event, he has a strength Super Buu Gohan Absorbed that has a chance to drop. Now, for me, it was a terrible drop rate on JP, and it legit took forever, because I remember when it first came around, I farmed up 30, fed them into him, and I legit only gained 3 super attacks out of 30, and that is no joke. Like, straight up only gained 3 from that. When it came back around, I think I was able to do it in about 20. I was able to get the last 7 in about 20 of them, but still it's a grind. There is no denying the fact that it is a bit of a grind, but it is totally worth, because BuuHan is a fantastic character. Now his passive then becomes for every key obtained, attack plus 12%, and for every key recover 3000 HP. So you're going to be able to definitely stay alive in events with this guy and definitely do some major damage with this guy. Even into Fizz types, he still does a solid amount of damage. Now, his link skills are Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, The Wall Standing Tall, Majin, and Kamehameha. His max HP is 10,017, his max attack is 9181, and his max defense is 3999. So definitely a very good card. There's no denying that. He is extremely top tier. Definitely something you guys want to go for, which we're going to talk about that and the banners and everything like that in a second. But let's talk about the news. If you guys have not seen it, you probably have by now by the time I get this live on the channel. But he is confirmed. It is in the news. We will have him today at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. Now you guys can go Google that and see when that's going to be in your time zone, in your area. But as well as we're going to have a sale on stones. We're getting the 32 Dragon Stones will be 50% off, and 91 Dragon Stones will be 20% off for 3 times, and the 32 is a one-time only deal. But we are getting a discount, and I had so many tweets today, so many comments on all of my different videos asking Nano, do you think they will have sell stones? And I said I really hope so. For a New Year's event, that would be fantastic and be great with BuuHan dropping. But you just never know with BAMKill. But they are guys, they are. Again, this isn't like any breaking news. You guys can obviously go into your news app and see that. That's why I didn't want to focus on it and make one whole video about it, but I did want to throw it in there that I am aware of that and let you guys know I'm aware of it as well. So let's talk about these banners. Now, BuuHan has only been on 3 banners on JP, and while in the past this has been a pretty good indication of how for us to tell when something will come back, they totally did like something we have not seen yet and took Super Vegito off of the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku Dokkan Festival banner here on Global. So I assume he will for sure be in these 3 banners that he was in. Obviously, one of them is his particular banner, but he'll for sure be in at least 2 of these as long as we get one of them. But on that 3rd one, I don't really know. So we'll talk about it once we get to it. But of course, the first banner that he was on is his actual Dokkan Festival banner for BuuHan, which is around the time they were dropping a bunch of crazy stuff on JP, and of course now that's happening here on Global as well. But on this particular banner that we should be expecting to get later today, later tonight, or early tomorrow, again, of course, it completely depends upon your time zone or location, we are going to be getting this new Dokkan Festival banner, and as you can see in the news, we know that these 3 characters I'm about to name off are for sure in it, but BuuHan himself, Janemba is coming back, as well as Janemba's event, and the Intelligence Gohan. Now, I already have the Janemba, but I am definitely hoping to pull that BuuHan, and definitely hoping to pull that Intelligence Gohan, because he is a fantastic character to run on a mono Intelligence team with BuuHan, or to also run on a Heroes team. If you are trying to do a full rainbow, the Gohan is definitely a very good card to bring along for that as well. So if you guys weren't able to Dokkan Awaken your Intelligence or Agility Ultimate Gohans, that event will be back. Or if you guys have pulled him since then, but the event hasn't been back, here you go. This is the time to go ahead and do that. Now, this banner also introduces to us 2 new Majin characters, a Strength Fat Buu and a Tech Kid Buu that can Dokkan Awaken into what essentially people call Buff Buu. It was whenever they were telling the story of the past and he absorbed one of the Kais and kind of became really bulky. Well, that is what you're going to get here when you Dokkan Awaken this Tech Kid Buu. Now, I can't imagine that not being on this banner. Let me just look real quick while we're just sitting here even filming with you guys. Let me see if in that picture it does not show in that picture. It does not show that new Tech Buu, but I just can't imagine he wouldn't be there. I really like that card. That card is very, very good. We won't talk about him today, but if we do pull him or something like that, we might talk about it a little bit. But anyways, guys, then beyond that, the Agility Kid Buu is back, the Agility Ultimate Gohan, the Physical Ultimate Gohan, the Strength Great Brilliance Goku, the Intelligence Base Form Vegeta, and then both of the Buu-Tinks and Buu-Piccolo or Piccolo Absorbed Majin Buu will be on there, and both have a Dokkan Awaken. So hope you guys have been saving them. Hope you guys have got him to Super Attack 10, both of those, and ready to rock and roll. You'll need 21 of the medals to Dokkan Awaken them, and they are both great units. They both, obviously, I'm a very big fan of the Strength one. I used to run that in my Over and a Flash team there for a bit because he's still supers and everything else. So definitely very good cards to get to Super Attack 10, Dokkan Awaken, and definitely run in teams, especially if you are lacking in some other SSRs. So the banner after that one, after his actual initial launch over on JP, the banner the next banner that he came back on, if I can spit it out here, wasn't until the 100 mil banner. Now the big ones after the BuuHan came out, the BuuHan Festival came out, were the Golden Frieza Demigod, quote unquote Demigod lead, and then Omega Shenron, and then after Omega Shenron we got Black, and then boom, we got the 100 mil banner that of course had all of them minus the new stuff that just dropped within the last week, and then Rose and Blue Vegito, but had of course Gotenks, Omega, Vegito, BuuHan, and Broly. I'm finding myself not liking Broly as much anymore, guys. I'm finding myself not caring so much that I don't have him here on Global. But that was the next banner he came to. It was from his initial launch, and then you weren't able to summon him again until that 100 mil banner came. Which of course we are hoping that they will definitely be giving that to us for something. I think some people were really holding out for them maybe doing it for New Year's, but that's definitely not going to be the case. Which of course they wanted, you know, everyone kind of thought, low key kind of thought anyways in the community, that in the Dokkan community, that it was very possible they were trying to get all of these demigod and all the god characters out that were in this banner on JP before New Year's, and the New Year's special will be this crazy banner. But that of course is not what's happening. We won't go everything on that banner because that of course was a crazy one. Had a bunch, pretty much every SSR in the game at the time could be summoned on that banner. Then the next one after that, which was pretty quickly after that, was the Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black banner that brought back BuuHan. That banner was actually pretty fantastic for anyone that was missing any of these other characters. That banner on it had Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, the physical demigod Goku Black, Omega Shenron, BuuHan, Broly, a brand new Strength Zamasu that can Dokkan Awaken, Sin Shenron, the physical Sin Shenron, Agility Golden Frieza, the Tech Buu that could of course Dokkan Awaken into Buff Buu, and then the physical Android 17 and Agility Android 18. And since then he has not came back again, unless I am missing something, but I am fairly certain that was it. That Rose banner was the last time he was able to be summoned here on JP, and probably will be pretty much the case on Global as well. Now, the reason why, the one I was talking about earlier, which potential for him to not be there, is definitely the Rose banner, because what they did with Super Vegito. Now, I assume that may have been a fluke. We are definitely, all of us are very ready to see the Golden Frieza banner and see if Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is included on that, because they totally took them out so they could do the crazy Gogeta, Super Vegito, and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks banner for Christmas. So it was definitely it honestly ended up being kind of a win-win, because they made that the chance for 3 guaranteed SSR multi-summons on that banner, so it kind of made it worth. But definitely ready to see what they do with the Golden Frieza Tech Golden Frieza event, and see if on that festival banner they include Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks as well. But anyways, guys, that was all of the banners. That was the overview of the card, and that was, of course, the brand new news, and that he will be here later today / early tomorrow. So let me know if you guys plan on summoning on this banner. My my verdict on it is go ahead. Like, seriously, just go ahead. Do some on it. It will be back, assuming we do get the 100 mil banner. My thing to you guys, and I kind of have been talking to Jordan, my buddy at work, about it as well, is he's been so deep into Dokkan throughout this year, throughout 2016, that he will have so many, assuming that they do this, of course, so many tickets ready to rock and roll, that he would be totally fine to skip all of them and probably still have a very high chance of summoning everything that he is going to skip. So Tech Golden Frieza, Omega Shenron, Fizz Goku Black, and BuuHan. Totally have a very high chance of pulling those. So you know, BuuHan is a very good team. If you guys are wanting to run an extreme team, he's great for that. If you guys already have some amazing intelligence units ready to rock and roll, like the Ultimate Gohan, like the Janemba, then it's definitely something to consider. So for him, he has a good AGL team, not a bad AGL team. He has not a bad Fizz team. So he's just kind of like, I would be able to run a really good intelligence team, but I'll probably be okay to complete events and do all that, so forth. So it's going to be totally a preference to you guys, whether you think you want to have this card on your account. But if you're already rocking and rolling with a good Fizz team like he is, he can pretty much run through all the events with a Fizz team and be fine. He can pretty much run through all the events with a Tech team and be fine. He can pretty much run through all the events with his Mono AGL team and be fine. He has all 3 of the God cards right now. Then he's kind of in his brain thinking, you know what, I can beat all the stuff. So do I really need it right now, or can I just go ahead and wait, save, get my tokens, and have my chance there? And if I don't get it there, then I'll summon on it on a later banner. So my thing to you is, if you really want this card, definitely go for it. But at the same time, consider the fact that it is coming back later. It's a hard one, but the nano verdict is go ahead and summon on it. Just go ahead and summon on it. I know I'm going to, so stay tuned to the channel, because we'll be doing summons on that for sure, for sure, for sure. I may even put them up in the middle of the morning, because it will be going live then. Just depends on what kind of happens. Anyways, guys, you guys have a great day. If you guys are new here, consider hitting that subscribe. And if you guys did enjoy this video and this video was helpful to you guys, consider hitting that like button as well. But otherwise, guys, we will see you guys in the next video. Keep on keeping on, guys. Bye.